What if I told you that having just 3 or 4 of these 6 signs could mean you're not like most people? And here's the interesting part, people with rare minds usually don't even realize how different they are. Today we're going to explore 6 signs that suggest your brain may work very differently from everyone around you. But stay until the end, because the final sign is the one most people completely overlook. Sign number 1. Alone is greater than the crowd. You don't feel comfortable in large groups for very long. Too much social interaction can leave you mentally exhausted. But the moment you're alone, something changes. Your mind becomes active, ideas start flowing, and suddenly you find yourself thinking more clearly than ever. Many psychologists believe that people like this don't think on a surface level. They naturally go deeper than most. Now let's move to sign number 2. Deep thinking. Most people stop once they find an answer. But that's usually where your thinking begins. You don't just ask what happened, you ask why it happened and how it happened. Sometimes this habit can be frustrating because your mind refuses to settle for simple explanations. But that same habit is often what separates exceptional thinkers from average ones. Now here's the sign that causes a lot of misunderstandings. Sign number 3. You're not lazy, you're selective. People may assume you're lazy because you don't rush into every task immediately, but the reality is very different. Before investing your energy, you first decide whether the task is actually worth doing. You don't act blindly. You think first and act second. Sign number 4. The ability to read people. Somehow, you can often tell who's genuine and who's pretending. You notice small details, tone of voice, body language, and things most people completely miss. Because of this, you don't connect deeply with everyone you meet. You prefer a few real connections over hundreds of shallow ones. Now let's talk about sign number 5. Different interests. You don't automatically like something just because everyone else likes it. Trends don't control your attention. Curiosity does. You find yourself exploring unusual topics, learning random skills, or becoming fascinated by things most people ignore. Sometimes others may not understand your interests, and that's perfectly fine. Sign number 6. Emotional control. When something unexpected happens, you don't instantly react. You observe first, analyze the situation, and then decide how to respond. This ability keeps you calm when others panic, and over time it becomes one of the strongest forms of mental strength a person can develop. Now think about it carefully. Out of these 6 signs, how many did you honestly recognize in yourself? If you recognize all 6 of them in you, well, maybe you've always been more unique than you thought.